Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Last of Us, Part 2. So, Ellie had just left the theater to go off on her own. She did not want to wait for Jesse. We didn't get very far. We encountered 4 infected, 2 runners, and 2 clickers that were really annoying, including a clicker that somehow saw me through or heard me, I guess, through a counter while I was not moving at all. I was literally just sitting there in listen mode, trying to see if I could figure out which way he was facing. And somehow he discovered me. So that was annoying. We also got into a locked room that was rather challenging. I made it way harder than it needed to be, that's for sure. So now we're going to continue working our way towards the hospital to try to find Nora. Let's get into the episode. Okay, so despite manually saving the game, after going through and collecting everything in here, the game failed to save that. So I just went through and recollected everything again. Hopefully these infected over here aren't still there.
And there we go.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, they're gone. Let me just come in real quick and take a peek. Make sure it got all this stuff. There was stuff up there. And then back here. I was kind of just like, I didn't do listen mode right before I opened that door. That door was open before. I'm like, watch there be a bunch of infected in here. Kind of startled me for a minute. I was like, I'm like, I just don't want to be jump scared. Just don't jump scare me. Okay. Everything's good here. So we can keep working our way up this way. What was that? Kind of sounded like a cat. But in this world, you never know. Hello? Do we have goodies? Sort of. We have goodies, but none that I can have. Can we? Nice. I've not been like paying attention for stuff like that. I was not expecting it. Can we come in from the ground floor? I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. Thank you very much. Right through the furniture. They still didn't fix that from the first game. Thank you.
It's still filled with supplies.
No. Can't make the last thing that I need. Okay. So how do we get in there? There's got to be a way in there. I don't see one. There has to be a way in, though. Huh. Oh!
I got her! We're not going back, understand?
Follow me!
Man.
Going back!
Like I care? Get down.
God damn it!
Get behind the counter. Yep, yep. I don't have a melee weapon, though, as he was moving in. Ah, there was one that you could grab. Okay. Get down, get down.
Isaac can go to hell!
Like I care about Isaac? Get wrecked. Ah.
God damn it!
Get wrecked. Okay, now it's just one. 1v1 here.
You're dead, dude!
Who? Oh, come on. I was like concerned about my health, but I was like, I didn't want to heal.
Holy shit! Kill that bitch! Isaac can go to hell!
Oh, come on. How does that not count? Really? How can I not come up from behind and grab him?
You fucking bitch!
I'm out. Why am I making this way harder than it needs to be?
Holy shit! Kill that bitch! Isaac can go to hell! Shit! We're not going back!
Get wrecked! That was lucky. That was so lucky. That was definitely not skill. I mean, it's like literally 3 people, and oh, hello. And I made that way harder than it needed to be. Like, way harder. That was terrible. How did I miss this? What else did I miss? I think that's everything. Oh, wait. No, in here. Organic Chemistry Concepts and Practice, 11th edition. Oh, okay, that's a manual. I was like, what is that for? That's a strange letter thing to collect. This is a letter. Hey, Melissa, I'm leaving this here in case you decide to join us after all. We're moving on from the safe house at first light. I've stalled the others as long as I could, but Isaac has to be looking for us by now. The fate of the last group of deserters is still fresh in our minds. The plan is still to head south and see if those rumors are true. Maybe it's all bullshit, but I'll take hopeful bullshit over Isaac's fanaticism any day of the week. Remember who we are. The WLF took us in, but they're not our people. I really wish you had left the stadium with us. Hope you still do. Jiso?
Ugh. You thought I was a wolf?
What's over here? Yay. Lovely stuff. I don't understand why they do that. Like they put like 3 or 4 of them like in one spot that you have to get separately. I guess that's to try to get you to like miss it. Like, oh, okay, I got it, and you go away before like you get everything. Yeah, this is everything in here. Now can we do this without getting attacked? Ooh, what was that? What do I have the most bullets for? Definitely questions that need answers. I've not used this a lot, but I feel like draw speed is gonna be clutch. Man, there are just creepy sounds right now that I'm not loving at all. So I have... Oh, okay. See, I was thinking these two I didn't have, and this one I did. Okay, this is the one I can do, so we can go stability. I didn't realize I had done that many upgrades to it. So I must have 2 fully upgraded. And then the other 3 only have 1 upgrade. I feel like... I was gonna say, I feel like I'm doing way better in terms of getting everything upgraded than the last game, but also, like... I'm really not.
Be more careful.
I mean, to be fair, I was being pretty careful. Okay. So, how do we get in there? That was easy. See, but that's why I walk around crouched all the time in these places. Because you never know where there's people hiding. Darling, I got everything packed, but Fedra's already starting to put people on buses, and I have no idea where you've disappeared to. If I could read. If I'm gone before you get back, I stashed a few of my things in the safe. Maybe an overabundance of caution, but Fedra's been confiscating things due to quarantine. All smells fishy to me. Combination is still set to our wedding date. I mean, it's been 30 years, but I assume you remember when that was, right? See you soon. Love, Ellen. Okay. So we'll have to look for that. Nothing. Gimme. Thank you. So we can do this. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's go ahead with that. Now, if I could just not use stuff and build up all my supplies to max, that'd be great too. See, I always do that and think about it after I open the door. That's how you get yourself killed. 10-8 83. I'll come back for that. I don't want to forget this. 10, 8, and then 83 because it's been 30 years. Awesome. Flip, read. Star sign. Zhang Li. Brains 80, Brawn 80, Society of Champions. Once a humble museum curator, Zhang Li was poring over Han Dynasty scrolls when he found himself transformed by the spirits of the great Chinese emperors. Now, depending on the hour of day, he takes on the elemental power from each sign of the Chinese zodiac. Terrakinesis, Pyrokinesis, Aquakinesis, Ferrokinesis, and Arborkinesis. He also takes on both the positive and negative personality traits of each sign, which can be an advantage or disadvantage depending on the situation. Best hope you catch him at a good time of day. Neutral hero. How is somebody a neutral hero, though? Like, wouldn't being like a hero and on one side take away the neutral part? I don't know. Okay, let's look at the... That's kind of creepy. Listen mode movement speed. Oh, that'd be nice. Smoke bombs. Getting there to health kits could be nice, because they're not great. And then 40. The thing is it's like I feel like I probably won't use smoke bombs, but I have to get smoke bombs to get the health kits, which I definitely could use. But like also I'd probably make my life easier if I would use smoke bombs. But I have this thing in games where I don't always use everything that the game gives me, and I make my life way harder than it needs to be. It's genuinely a problem. Let's do that. Okay, we can't go up. What about down, though? Okay, so we could have maybe came in from down here? Yeah, we could have. Oh, that's not creepy. Not at all. I have a feeling this is going to be a very unproductive episode. I have to keep it short, too, because I have to get up early tomorrow. I got to get up early and catch a train. I'm going out of town for the weekend. I'm going back to, okay. I was like, did the game just literally lock me in here? I'm going back to college I graduated from to go to a football game with some friends. Hopefully I don't get sick. The last time I did that, I got sick. I was sick for 2 weeks.
Let's see what they got in here.
Oh, I'm just like, I know something's going to jump out at me. Okay, and they got sneaky here. Okay, not as sneaky as I thought. Still sneaky though. I was expecting to go into a different like place of in the basement, but I guess that makes sense for the space. See, now this got me thinking maybe I should come up here more often. Is this where I was? Yep, okay. Okay, gate?
Shit. Need to get in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the way we have to go. And I'm pretty sure if I remember this place correctly, there's a bit of some trickiness you have to do in here. Not that I know what it is. I do not remember.
All right.
This is, I think, the way we go. But I think there's stuff in here that we need. Maybe you have to get the dumpster out to get over. Oh, I see something up there. Why am I still crouched? When I was outside, there was a good reason to, because I didn't know what I was going to come across. Only licensed personnel to drive forklift. So it's going to be tricky here. Yeah, because of that. Okay, so full. And then this is not going to fit through the door. Yeah, no, definitely not fitting through the door. Oops, wrong button. But this is not going to stay up on its own.
Damn it.
Okay. So what we're going to have to do is, I think, pull this up here, let it go, run over there and open that. I think is how this is going to work. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would roll from there.
Yes. Actually worked.
Yeah, so that's why I was looking at this, because it's like, this looks level. So it's like, I didn't know if you could get it up here and it would stay, or if you had to get it here. But I was like hoping I could get it up here so it would roll slower. Because that's on the inside. So we're going to use the dumpster wherever it went. Can't find the big dumpster. It's right in front of me. This can go there. We can go up and over.
Okay.
Open. And open. Kind of unnecessary to open it, because we're moving on, but hey, maybe there's an achievement for opening all unlocked doors. Where? Okay, up here. So where are we going?
There's the hospital. Fuck. Thought I'd be closer.
I was hoping you'd have more help. Yeah, so I read that. Lake Hill, Seattle, hospital. I think this was it. Watch for a big red sign. I am just like incredibly terrified of the idea of cracking one of these windows, smashing it open, and having infected run after me. Because like, I know what's going to happen one of these times. What's that? Am I just seeing things? I think I'm seeing things. So I did that, then I was like, what is that? But yeah, it's just the light, like right in here was just a little bit lighter. Like maybe there was distant infected down there, potentially, is what it was making me think. So, where are we going? Here? To there? Nice. Stuck that landing. If there was any infected in here, they'd be on me by now. Is that the way we're going? Or are we going out the front? I would have thought we'd be going out the front over here. Oh, I missed that too. We're definitely not going out the front. Okay. I hear creepy noises and all of a sudden. I don't like creepy noises. So I can't smash that. Or that, okay. How do I get in here? I totally meant to make a comment at one point with a locked door. Oh. No? I guess that's a no. I thought this gap maybe. Well, maybe. You gotta press that button to... Okay, nope. Okay. That's definitely not it. I didn't know if there was like a sneak through and then like maybe to the right there where I can't really see right there in the corner. I totally meant to make this comment at one point on a particular door and I don't remember what it was, where it was. But we were trying to get into it. Maybe it was back in that office and from the last episode or when we started. But there was like windows all on the door. Right down this, like the center There was like 2 doors, and they were going down right where the 2 doors meet in the center. And
Stinks in here.
you stink. Kidding. The door. And there was windows like all right down the center, and I was trying to figure out how to get in there, and I'm like, I could just like, oh. I'm gonna hate this section. I was like, you could just break the window and unlock the door to get in. Like 100%. Could have just done that. But no, like the game had to make it all harder than that. This is like the one part that I like remember of like particular things in a particular place. And if it's where I'm thinking, this is gonna suck. Yup. Exactly what I thought it was. Now, we really have to do that now, game. Come on. Did I miss something over here?
Not good.
Oh, I hate stalkers.
They really got you.
I definitely don't think I'm getting into that room now. I'm pretty sure this is the way you have to go to get through here.
Great.
So are we going up?
Stalkers. Fuck. Need to find a way out of here.
Are you really still alive? Wrong gun, but... I kind of hate that when you go to a throwable and then it doesn't go back to a gun. Like, I understand it, but like, can we not agree that it's annoying? I feel like dude's creeping right behind that desk there. Can I get another bottle, brick, something? Do I have to do this? Can we not? Can we not and just say I did? Which way is going to be the best to go? I feel like I hear him from both sides. That's the problem. Terrible time to do this. Absolutely horrible time. This is where toggle listen mode on and off would just be so handy. And like, hey, I'm pretty sure that's an accessibility option to do that. But like, I see you, you big dumb idiot. You moved, didn't you? Get wrecked. Get wrecked. There was one in there, I thought. Please tell me that's all of them. I don't think so.
Shit. How do I get outside?
Does that mean that's all of them? Nope. See, the problem is I can't figure out how to get outside until I deal with all of them, because I have no idea where I'm at. I think you're over there, maybe? How about we give me bullets for the gun I'm currently using? That'd be great stuff. Please tell me that's all of them now. This is way more than I ever remember being in here. Okay, I'm out. I don't care how much goodies are in there. I genuinely do not care.
Where's the hospital? Not much farther.
Oh, that is way more stress than I need in my life. Way more stress than I need in my life.
Okay, so I had an issue with my microphone again. Not sure what happened this time. The last time it was because I muted it and didn't unmute it. This time I did not mute it, so I'm not sure what happened. We're going to come up here, though, and we're going to try and figure out where we're going. Anywhere to go up here doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was just G-Hub just being stupid G-Hub as usual. G-Hub has just caused me a lot of problems. I have been thinking about changing my microphone for a while. So, I don't know, this might push me more towards that now. I kind of can't afford it, but... Okay, we definitely don't go this way with the railing there. The only way seems to be up the stairs here, but that seems like an awfully far jump. You can't go up. There's nowhere to go there on that end. Yeah, this seems like an awfully far jump, but we make it. It has been a little bit since I have recorded this, so my reactions should still be reasonably fresh
Straight from here.
and new.
Gotta go back in.
Let's go up here, see what's up. We got a bottle. Looks like that's about it. Everything we can do is done except for one arrow. Nothing to make. This is not a very eventful episode, too. This is only like the last 15 minutes of this episode that was lost. We're gonna have to go back into the building, which is lovely.
Okay. Head down to the street.
There's some nice infected in here, which is lovely. I see one. All kinds of creepy noises. I'm only seeing that one, though. There's definitely got to be more in here. I did check all my other episodes I have recorded already, and there are no more obvious microphone issues with all those. I kind of want to look and see if there's a way I can... Oh, we got one right there. Die! Get off! And another stalker. I want to right there on the left. Go through the gap. Aim up a shot. Nice in the leg. Got a clicker. Through the window. Let's get some distance. Okay, that's the stalker, that's the clicker. This dude's still alive. That felt a bit obnoxious. Certainly not a great shot, but that felt a little obnoxious. Okay. How are we going to attack it this time? But I was saying, I've been thinking about ways I could maybe get another microphone or something up as like a backup audio if something were to happen, so I can still have the original commentary. Won't be as good, hello, but it would be better than nothing. It would just mean more work for me in editing. That's the clicker. That was kind of lucky, I think, to be able to grab him like that, but the clicker is down. And I hit the wrong button. Oh, again, of course I do. I do that way too much in this game, which is a bit strange because I feel like I did not do that in the first game. Oh, there's a stalker right there on the other side of the wall. So he's going to pop his head up here. And now I've lost him. I hate stalkers. This is like the most eventful thing in this episode, though, is just dealing with these stalkers. The stalkers were enough stress for me for one day. I did have to keep this episode short, too, though, because I had to get up early the next day. I was going out of town. So this was not a very eventful episode. Hello. Come on. Die, man, die. I feel like there isn't really a good way to deal with stalkers other than just shooting them. Hello. Or meleeing them. What am I doing? What am I doing? That was dumb. Okay, we got 3 stalkers down now. There's another one. Come on, get off, get off, get off, get off. Okay, is that everyone?
Okay. Time to go.
Yes, I think that's everyone. That was stressful. I felt the stress of that just sitting here now and editing and having to re-record this. So we need the melee thing, but I don't think I have a melee weapon. But the melee upgrade we could do. Everything else is still at full capacity. We're going to make another health kit here, though, after healing. We're going to pick up some more supplies now that we can for the health kit. We're going to check for stuff. I don't think there's anything else in here. What's in this room, though? I do think it worked better, though, going to getting that clicker first, because that you can do by stealth. So that's one less person you have to deal with once you start attacking the stalkers. That's only something you can kind of figure out, though, once you died. And you figure out where the clicker is in his path. Okay, this is where we were. What's in here? This is, I think, where we got the clicker. Next room over is where we started. This is, I think, where we came in at. It started. We fell through the ceiling right here. Looks like I have everything. So we're gonna now go forward through this window. Making sure I don't get caught off guard here by more creepy stalkers. We got a shotgun bullet. Shotgun is like perfect for this type of stuff. Is that another computer down there underneath that desk that's open? Yes. Yes, it definitely was. Behind me. Well, yeah, behind me now. Up against the wall. There's so many computers in this game that are just open. They have the side panels off. Like, why? It doesn't look like it actually has the side panel off.
Here we go.
Come on, push. Push.
Shit.
Oh, jeez. How did they not come before when we were shooting everyone? But they came from that. Hello. Get off. Get off. Yeah, that's gonna feel good. Come on, get off. Oh, okay. Now the water. This is an unpleasant ride. That felt good. So now we're down here in, like, the sewers? Like that part with Henry and Sam, almost.
Fuck,
From the first game. Yeah, Seattle's not been too kind to Ellie. See, what do we have around? Anything over here? So this door is locked. There's got to be a way in there, though. If the door pops up locked like that, there's got to be a way in. Okay, so I did make some brightness adjustments. I think I was struggling to see the game. It looks fine now as I'm sitting here and editing, having to re-record this. But I think having my lights on when I recorded this initially was making it very hard to see. I just turned the brightness up a couple notches. Make it a little easier. There's got to be a way in there, and that's what I'm trying to figure out here, is how do I get in there? If there's a locked door like that where it says it's locked, there's got to be a way in there. Let's come over here. We can climb up this. There's another one. Looking up. I don't look up enough. I'm trying to find a way. And up back over there. We're going to come up here, though. And come across this way. Squeeze through there. Have some incredibly good balance on that pipe. And then crawl under. Okay. So there's nothing up there. Don't think yet. Nothing up here. There is the ladder, though, which made me question it, because it's like, why would they put the ladder to climb back up? Why would you need to get back up? There's a ladder there to get out.
Get me the hell out of here.
Yeah, so now I'm thinking like over there, that locked door, there's got to be a way in. But I can't figure it out. Let's go back and look again. This door over here is locked, though. There's got to be a way in there. There's got to be some sort of way to the other side. I don't see nothing. What's over here? I see something shiny, I think. Can't take it full. This is going to be useful, though. Don't have me one of those. Thank you very much. I hear something. Some sort of infected. I think it's infected, and I missed. Let's go back this way. I'm looking again, trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get into that room. Over there, that is, I think, behind me. It's on the other side of that wall. Got to be a way in there, though. Somewhere. Am I smart enough to figure it out? There's something weird going on down in the bottom right corner of the screen. As I turned there. It was flashing in the corner. Seen that before. Squeeze back through. And walk into the wall. Must have felt good on the head to hit those bricks with the head. There's nothing in that corner. So yeah, I'm not sure. We're gonna climb out. I'm pretty full on everything anyways. The only thing I'd be missing would be like notes and stuff like that. Trading cards. It's not like I needed the supplies. But also what you can miss is like a holster or something. We're gonna climb on out here.
Alright. Where the hell did I end up?
So anything in here? We got an ATM. Anything? Any goodies? Okay, so what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to end the episode here. This is about an hour. I wanted to target hour and a half episodes, but I remember I had to get up early the next day, so I ended this episode a little short. And so we're going to end it here at an hour. Also, with all the stress of the Stalkers, felt like a good time to end it. That's pretty much all we did, though, in the episode, was just work our way through trying to get to the hospital, and we dealt with a bunch of Stalkers. And I hate Stalkers. They are not my friend. I am a little annoyed, though, because I've missed 2 doors. 2 locked doors in this episode. And as I'm editing this, I'm thinking back to that first one, and I'm like, maybe I break the glass, throw like a brick at it, and then climb through. Right before I got to the Stalkers the first time around. This other one, I'm not too sure on how to actually get to that. I'd have to go back and replay that section. Maybe go under the water. That's the only thing I can think of that I didn't do. But that's going to do it for this episode of The Last of Us Part 2. If you enjoyed it, then leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. And until next time, so long, everybody.